All right, so we're just going to work one thing here. Two things. We'll start with one thing and then we'll do a round and then we'll do one more, okay? And this will make your guard very hard to pass. It's stupidly simple, okay? It's just 100% timing. So your partner's working to pass your guard, right? And I'm trying not to let him pass my guard. And there's a moment where I don't want you guys to let people pass your guard, right? And so he may think he's completely passed and I can still repummel my leg. And if I can do that, that's great, right? But keep going. But there's always a moment sometimes where you feel like you've lost it. And then you know this guy's going to pass. Pass and take cross sides. And he gets on top. Good. And one big mistake people make when that happens is they extend their arms, right? Because you don't want this guy on top of you, and that creates underhooks and grips for them to flatten you out. All right, so all I'm going to do, go back. I don't want to let John pass my guard, but when he does, go. It's just this. Right? And that. What's up? No, off me for a second. I'm just moving the mic. There you go. Let's do it again. And that makes it pretty much impossible for him to flatten you out, right? We'll do it again. Go. There we go. Okay? So all I'm doing, we'll go slow. At that moment where I realize this guy's going to pass, I go here. Don't pay attention to my right hand. My right hand doesn't matter. I might hand fight with my right hand. Just look at my left, my back hand. Not up here, here. There's no space for an underhook, right? And I'm already moving away and on my side. So as he lets go and gets to the top, he's got no grip and it's really easy to get the cross sides. Okay? So all you got to do is that. All right, let's practice it a few times with your partner and then we'll do it in the drill. Grab a body and give it a shot. Go ahead. Look here real quick. You're going to want to reach. Don't. Make it here. Any daylight, they can get their hand in there. Okay? So really what it is my elbow up against my hip bone. Right? Because the real estate I have to protect is from the elbow to the armpit. I don't care here. You can repummel there. It's here, right? So my elbow to my hip bone. That's really what it's all about. Okay? So they're here, boom, 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 boom. That's it. And then I'm moving my hips away. The combination of those two things, there's no way that they're going to probably be able to ever stop you from getting the quarters, getting the turtle. Okay? Now let's try it live in the drill. So back on the wall. Just show one more thing and then I'm going to let you, we'll do questions real quick. When you're doing these kind of drills, right, we always want to use both our hands and our feet. So what to do with our hands? If I'm playing open guard, and generally speaking, go to pass. Generally speaking, if I can reach his hands, I want to control his hands or grab his hands, right? I'm not necessarily trying to pull him, right? I especially don't want to pull him on top of me. There's nothing even necessarily really specific that I'm doing, but I want my hands on his hands. Okay, why? Because the moment I see a sweep, I can sweep. Right? I'm already controlling his posting hands. If you're in here and all of a sudden you see a sweep, but I don't have his hand, and now he can post and get back up. If I have control of his hands, then I can always sweep. And then when we switch to MMA or we switch to fighting, then self-defense, I absolutely need to know where his hands are at all times. So it's just a good habit. If I can't reach his hands, I might not do anything, right? But the moment he brings his hands in where I can grab, yep, I'm just touching. And pull your hand away. You can have it. I'm not going to try and hang on hard to it, but I am going to monitor it and grip. Okay, so that's just a good habit for you guys to get into when you're playing guard. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put this all together and we'll go back to guard. So, and the thing here, you guys were doing a pretty good job, but this is just timing. It's a simple technique, but it's just timing. As he's dropping on me, not only is my hand here, but I'm also moving my hips away. Right, I'm pushing using my feet on the mat to move my hips away, so that top of my head is pointed at him when I go to guard, right, or when I get to turtle. So he's passing. Yep, I'm moving my head away. I go here, and then right back to guard, and that just kind of completes the cycle. So basically, the moment your knee touches the mat, I'm immediately going back to guard. I'm not stopping at turtle at all, okay? If we had more time, I'd drill another round with you guys and we would do that, but we don't. So just grab your partner, and to cool down, do that a few times back and forth, and then we'll do questions, okay? Go ahead. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates, because we're updating this every week, and make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.